This is the hardest one, bro.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the vlog. Week 2 of Manchester Half training block. This week we have 3 runs, so Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, although Thursday may have to change around a little bit because I'm away Thursday all day with the little lad whose birthday it is. So this week, tonight, easy 4 mile. Gonna run probably around about 11 to 11:30 minute miles at dead easy pace. Thursday, 10 by 1 minute intervals with 10 by 1 minute rest in between. A mile there, warm up, and a mile warm down either side. And then Saturday is a steady 5 miles with a mile warm up and a mile warm down either side. So target for Saturday will be 10-minute miles, probably going on an 11-minute warm up, 11:30 warm up, 11:30-ish warm down. Target for the intervals is to run at 9 minute per mile pace for the minute, and then have a minute of rest recovery, either walking or jogging, ideally jogging. And then tonight, as I say, is just an easy 4 miles, bit of recovery, bit easy. We've done 4 runs last week into 3 this week, so we'll pick back up when we get back in and let you know how we've got on. See you later.
Right guys, just under 3 miles in. Consistency is maintained. 11:29 for mile 2. We've sat around 11:27 for mile 3. We've come off road for a little while, just to a little sort of bridle path around where we are near the river. So 1.1 mile to go. I don't know what the distance is that'll leave us. We'll get to the 4 miles. Might be that we get to a home location before the 4 miles is up, and if so, we might just cut it at that point and leave it a little short. Alternatively, we might get there a bit early, so we'll look back in, let you know how we're going on. About half a mile to go, but in the main, legs still feel heavy. I'm pretty tight, but it's easy run day. Get through it, get some recovery in for tomorrow, and we'll go again. Right guys, that is tonight's run finished. 4 miles on the button. We're still about 3/4 of a mile from home, so I'm just gonna have a walk up the hill and use it as a bit of a recovery rest walk, warm down type walk. So where do we start with tonight's run? Stuck at 11:30s there or thereabouts. We had I think as I said in the video, an 11:20, an 11:28, an 11:33, which I don't know why I slowed down a little bit there. I think it was because I was in all the bushes and everything, and it was slightly slower in there with navigating your way. And then I think the final one, I'll have to confirm it, but I think it was again around about 11:28. So satisfied with the run. Exactly what I set out to do, really. Averaging around 11:30s. I know I said between 11 and 11:30s, but trying to make a conscious effort of my easy runs being easy at an easy pace, so that I can try and distinguish the difference between those gear changes. So like I say, good run all out. Nice to have done it at a different time as well, to be fair. Come out about 7:30 in the evening, so it's a lot cooler. There's more air about, so it's not as humid and difficult to breathe. Absolutely ringing wet still, but yeah, good run. So we go on to the next run, which will be interval training. Like I said, it's my little lad's birthday on Thursday. We're going down to London for the day, stopping in London overnight, so we'll have to work out how we get that in, but we might do it tomorrow. We might jump on it in London, perhaps do a interval session down by the Thames or something, but for now we'll call it a day, and I'll pick you up at the next run. See you later. Hi guys, welcome back again. So we are now on Wednesday, second session of the week. We've pulled it forward by one day because of being away tomorrow, like I said earlier on in the video. Today we've got 1 mile warm up, around about 11:30 pace, 10 by 1 minute intervals running at 9 minute pace, and then we have a mile warm down. So rather than do it on the streets, we've decided to come down to local athletics track, Shopwell Athletics Club, where we've got a great facility, tracks all set out. So we're going to do the intervals on the session. We've got Jake coming down in a minute, he's on his way. He's got his interval day today. I think he's on either 6 by 3 minute intervals at 5k pace, which will be a lot quicker for him than it will be for me. So we'll get shoes on, we'll set the camera up in order to do some videos, some lap videos while we're going around, and we'll pick back up at the end of the session and let you know how we're getting on. We may dip in and out as we're going as well, so see you later.
This is the hardest one, bro.
Right guys, we're now back at home after a slight technical fault, i.e. battery not being fully charged when we were filming down at the track. So we've jumped back on. Just a quick recap of today's training. Like I said at the start, we pulled it forward a day because of being away tomorrow. So mile warm up, which we were targeting around about 11:30. The mile warm up was done at just under 11 for the first mile. We then had 10 minutes on with a minute rest in between each one. And the target was 9 minute mile pace for the minute that we were on. Those varied between around about 8:27 and 9 minutes dead across the 10. Perceived effort or level of intensity, I would say we're probably 7. I think there's probably more available in the legs there, which I was really happy with, really surprised by. I genuinely thought it would gas the life out of me, but the recovery sessions, I took full advantage of the ability to walk, jog. So we we broke down into a quick walk for the first 30 seconds and then a very slow jog for the second 30 seconds, and then broke back in. Set the training session up on my Garmin Connect, and actually programmed it in as an interval training session with the times and everything, which is a great thing to do. It just pops up, log in, do the register to do a run, do the workout, and it actually beeps at you. It counts down as you're coming towards the end of your interval, and it counts down or counts in as you're due to start again. So yeah, really good bit of kit there from Garmin on the watch, so you know exactly where you are. And then we finished the session off with a mile warm down. All in all, great training day today, I think. Really happy with it. Got Jake on track alongside me. I say alongside me, passing me. But Jake was doing 6 3-minute intervals with a down period in between each one. And he did the mile warm up with me, mile warm down with me. Again, he had a great session. So Jake will be doing Manchester Marathon with me in October. Or I say he'll be doing Manchester Marathon on the same day. He'll be running, targeting potentially a sub 125. So we'll let you know how that goes on the day. But yeah, really good session today. Saturday now will be the next training session. So 5 miles steady at 10-minute miles, and a mile either side, warm up and cool down. We'll have to get out relatively early Saturday morning to get that session done, because we're playing golf Saturday. We've got to be up there for about 10 o'clock for a charity golf day. So legs will get hopefully a little bit of recovery and stretching out throughout the walk in the golf course. So yeah, for now, see you later. Right guys, we're now back on the third run of the week, so it's a day late. We had a golf day yesterday, so didn't manage to fit the miles in yesterday, but we've got a steady 5 mile around about 10-minute intervals. We'll see how we go at that, because I consumed quite a bit of alcohol yesterday, so we're a bit dehydrated, struggling. So if I don't get the 10 minutes, I don't get the 10 minutes, but planning to get 7 miles in the legs today, so we'll drop in and out and see how we are. Thought, mate, I'm breathing already, blowing out my arse. From where I was to then going more intense.
Yeah.
My legs were battering me in London. Yeah, saw it done the big half. I think I'm going to go collective as well and get my right shoulder done. Right guys, that's the last run of this week now completed. We ended up going a lot slower than my target was set for today, which I knew I would do. In reality, I was out drinking yesterday and hangover today, so I knew it was going to be a struggle. Fortunately, I had Jake out with me, who, whilst he wasn't running today, he came out and kept me company on the bike, which really did me the world of good, because if I'm entirely honest, I don't think I'd have got through a run today without some company there. So yeah, 6 miles done. Average speed is probably 12, maybe even high 12s. It was just a slow, steady, chatty, conversational run today.
no real intensity is the word I'm looking for. No real intensity in the run, but truth be told, just getting out on the run was a success. I could easily have not ran today, sat on the sofa, feeling sorry for myself, but we didn't. We got out, we did a run, and you know, part of that is down to the fact that Jake came with me. Part of it's down to having the accountability of putting videos together for YouTube. You know, I guess in reality there's an argument to be said that we're all going to have these days. So the other part of it is somebody's actually written my running programme for me and are checking, you know, my runs that I'm doing and giving me feedback on the training. So there's some accountability there to almost not let them down to all intents and purposes by not running. So we'll drop Strava on and we'll do a quick recap once we get in, showered and everything, and get the video put together. Thanks as always for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Hi guys, just dropping back in now to summarise the week. Just a quick review of where we were. We're now on Monday. We're just getting ready to go out on Monday's run, but we'll come and we'll look at that in next week's video. But just to summarise the week, this was a 3-day training week. As I've said before, we're training alternate days. So 1 week I have 4 days, and 1 week I have 3 days. Starting on Tuesday with an easy run, really comfortable, really easy. The Strava's already been up in the video. We rolled into Wednesday because Thursday I was actually away in London. So I pulled the training session forward a day, and we did intervals on Wednesday. So we went down to the track for that. Quickest interval, 1 minute interval, was 7:51. Slowest was 9:01. So with the exception of the 9:01, all of them were sub 9. I genuinely thought that was going to be a lot harder than it was, but really enjoyed it. First time I've ran on a track. Well, first time since I was a teenager that I've ran on a track, and really got a lot of enjoyment out of the day, and proved that I've got a little burst of a lot quicker if I need it. Whilst the idea is that we're looking to build on those bursts of intensity, so that in races we can start to look at targets in front of us and put our foot down a little bit to get to that target. But when we get them and pass them, we're then not reverting back to our normal pace or below our normal pace and struggling to then maintain. So the interval sessions are there to build in a gear change mid-race, and to build in a gear change as we come into the last mile or so of the race to try and improve on times and hit PBs. So as I say, really good interval session. We then, as I say, I was away Thursday, got back late Friday evening, was meant to do my steady 5 with a mile warm up and a mile warm down on Saturday morning, but I got a golf day on Saturday as well, and if truth be told, I was shattered, so decided to put it back till Sunday. It turned out being a lot more alcoholic than I anticipated it being on Saturday, so we were hungover Sunday, and the steady 5 with a mile either side actually turned into a very easy 6. We averaged 12.5 minute miles for across the board, starting at about 11s and finishing about 13s. Not gonna lie, it was brutal, it was difficult. The humidity's still right up, so it was really close and warm as well, which didn't help the situation. That said, I got out and I got 6 miles in the feet. So we could have easily sat on the sofa, not bothered going out and writing it off. But I'm really pleased I actually managed to get out. Whilst I'm disappointed that it was a little setback in my training, I'm pleased I actually forced myself to get out and go and do it, which is a bit of a success in itself. So what we're probably going to do is my 9 mile long run, which will be my next long run. I'll switch that up and we'll do probably 5 miles of that 9 mile long run at the 10-minute mile pace. And we'll build that steady 5 that we were looking at into that run, rather than that run just being ran at a conversational pace. We'll do 4 miles conversational, we'll do 5 miles at a more intense, closer to the actual pace we're going to be racing on the day. So we're looking forward to this week. We have got today, Monday, easy 4 miles, targeting around 10 minutes 30 for the splits. We then on to Wednesday. We're currently, as it stands at the moment, registered or down for Wednesday training as being a club training run. But this week's club training run is actually a 5k race on the track where we were the other day. So we may change that out because we've got 5 miles scheduled in the diary to get through on Wednesday. So we may swap that out and go out for a 5k. We might even drop the 5 mile. We might even drop Saturday's 5 mile steady into there. I'll have a look at it. I'll speak to Sam and have a look at what he thinks on the plan. We're then training Friday and we've got long run 9 miles Sunday. So back to a 4-day training week. The Friday will be a steady 6. So again, we're pushing the distance, we're pushing the intensity. Everything's geared up to get me to peak on marathon week or half marathon week. I call it marathon week wrongly, half marathon week. So that I'm improving my pace, I'm improving my power, I'm improving my stamina and my stability to continue running over that distance. And then what we'll do the week leading up to the race, we'll have another look at what the review another review of what the target is going to be for the race. We'll have a look at how the training's gone throughout and we'll review it from there. As always, just really want to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Please like and share, drop comments into the comments box below as to the type of content and sort of information you want to see in the videos. If you've got any queries as to why we're doing certain training sessions, drop them in. I may not be able to answer them, but I'll get you some answers on them. And look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers guys, bye bye.